killer responsible for hundreds of deaths stops at a gas station to fill up. Unknowingly, he attracts the attention of a thug oblivious to the danger. The thug, interested in the killer's car, tries to buy it at a low price. The man flatly refuses and drives away, but the thug doesn't intend to let it go. During the night, barking wakes the man. As soon as he gets downstairs, he's attacked by surprise. Even worse, the attackers beat to death the dog his late wife had left him. At that moment, the man's rage explodes. He then takes a sledgehammer and breaks through the floor, revealing a box filled with all kinds of firearms and gold coins used in the criminal underworld. Meanwhile, the thug drives the stolen car to a chop shop to have it modified. The boss immediately recognizes the vehicle. His expression grows nervous and he asks if they touch the owner. The thug proudly replies that they just killed his dog. The boss immediately punches him. Although the thug's father is a mafia boss, even he dares not provoke this man. Later, the father calls the boss to ask why he hit his son. The boss explains the situation to him. After hanging up, the father walks downstairs, distraught. When his son returns, he hits him directly. The son protests, saying it was just an ordinary man. His father replies, "The ordinary man you provoked is named John Wick. He's already killed a dozen people with a simple pencil." The father knows perfectly well that he will come looking for his son. He therefore decides to take the initiative. 12 assassins infiltrate the man's house under cover of darkness, unaware that they have just entered the domain of death itself. But some battles are fought for a name, not just vengeance. The man gets up, then limps into the blaze, desperately searching for any sign of his daughter. This explosion was a terrorist attack that claimed dozens of victims. His daughter was not spared. She was his only family. Since that day, he wanders like a grieving soul. He thought the culprits would be arrested quickly, but the local authorities remain completely inactive. With no other recourse, he goes to the police station daily to get information. After 5 days of persistence, the commissioner, under media pressure, finally agrees to meet him. But he only gives evasive answers, explaining that the investigation takes time and asking for patience. The man pulls out all his savings from a paper bag, hoping to get the names of the killers. Faced with such determination, the commissioner agrees to share the information he has. The attack was orchestrated by a terrorist organization called Black Rock. Having obtained the answer he was looking for, the man slowly gets up, bows to the commissioner, then leaves. For him, knowing that name is enough. He quickly identifies his target, an influential politician, a former member of Black Rock. The next day, he enters the politician's office to get answers. But no matter his questions, the answer remains the same. He knows nothing about the killers. The man doesn't insist. He simply warns, "You will regret this," before leaving. Instead of going downstairs, he heads to the restroom. He makes a homemade timed bomb, lights the fuse, and calmly leaves the premises. 2 minutes later, the politician receives a call from the man who openly admits to causing the explosion. Before the politician can react, he hangs up. It was only a warning. The politician's nightmare has just begun. A few days pass without a response. The man goes home and makes a new bomb. While the bodyguards are getting ready to take the car, one of them notices something unusual. He cautiously opens the gas tank and finds a note simply written, "The name." The man didn't intend to blow up the gas tank. He just wanted to show the politician that he could kill him at any time. The politician decides to take refuge in his family estate, where an armed militia ensures his protection. He thinks he's safe, but the man has already followed him to his villa. He drives to the forest nearby, camouflages his vehicle, and erases all traces of his passage. Once ready, he infiltrates the property at night with his explosives. After setting the bomb, he takes cover. The countdown runs down, then a huge blast rips through the sky. The politician rushes out, realizing this is another warning. Furious, he sends his men to search the forest. They quickly pick up the man's trail, unaware that he has booby-trapped the entire forest. Meanwhile, the politician discovers that his adversary is a former Special Forces soldier. He wants to call for backup, but then sees his dog lying inert on the floor and his gun missing from the drawer. He fears the worst. The man has infiltrated the house. But what happens when the target is an untouchable billionaire and the entire world comes for the prize? Le politicien découvre que Jackie est un ancien des forces spéciales. Il veut appeler des renforts, mais constate alors que son chien gîte inerte au sol et que son arme a disparu du tiroir. Il pressent le pire. En effet, Jackie s'est infiltré dans la maison. Ce film s'intitule The Foreigner. The criminal publicly announces a $100 million offer to the media for anyone who can help him escape. The news quickly spreads via live broadcasts. Local gangs, prison inmates, everyone learns of this information. The man is then escorted onto a bus to be transferred to prison. The authorities have specially assigned 2 police officers for the escort. Unexpectedly, it is the officers assigned to the transfer who make the first move. One of them approaches the wealthy inmate and brings him out. Meanwhile, the other accomplice officer, providing cover outside, attacks the nearby special forces. The criminal uses the chaos as an opportunity to climb into the police vehicle. The 2 corrupt officers don't have time to get in the car before they are gunned down by the special forces. Under fire, the criminal is also unable to escape. However, the $100 million bounty case continues to make waves. The criminal is a famous Middle Eastern drug lord with a fortune estimated at several $billion. The police realize the gravity of the situation. To prevent any further incidents, they decide to transport the criminal by helicopter. But just as the helicopter is about to land, local gangs move into action. A sniper then fires a shot. The helicopter quickly loses control and crashes to the ground. The police must come up with a new plan. All special forces are mobilized. Perd rapidement le contrôle, un tireur d'élite tire ensuite un coup de feu. Finalement, l'hélicoptère s'écrase au sol en vacillant. La police doit élaborer un nouveau plan. Cette fois, toutes les forces spéciales sont mobilisées. Un convoi de plusieurs dizaines de mètres de long défile de manière imposante, accompagné d'hélicoptères en escorte aérienne. Mais en passant par un carrefour, un vieil homme traverse la route et bloque leur passage. L'agent de circulation lui demande de partir rapidement. Il s'avère qu'il est membre du gang local. Au même moment, un gros camion fonce sur les véhicules de police. Une horde de membres du gang surgit ensuite. Ils sont lourdement armés. Sous la couverture de leurs complices, quelques voyous parviennent à s'approcher du fourgon blindé. Mais en ouvrant la porte, ils découvrent qu'il n'y a qu'un mannequin à l'intérieur. Face à cette situation, ils n'ont d'autre choix que de se rendre piteusement. Ce film s'intitule SWAT,